Alright, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition, where we are going into winter time soon. But before we can go into winter time, we're going into fall. Yeah, that's right, fall is here finally, which means no more need for a fan, because it's not hot anymore. It's great, feels great. This is weird, everything is loaded in already. There's no massive lags. I should probably preface that the game is updated. Did that just say saving world? It is. Whenever I press escape, the world saves apparently. Alright, well, everything is loaded in. That's good. I'm glad that that exists. There's also something... Oh, hold on, let me activate this. There's also something you could do with this to, like, enhance it, but I forgot which button you need to press to make that work. But it doesn't matter, because we're still building walls. Back, yet again, another day of building walls. But we can't build walls without materials, so we're gonna collect materials. It's like our weekly job in this goddamn game until the season ends and hibernation begins. But yes, a new update came out. Copper update, so nothing like massively special. Copper golems, which is one of the, I guess one of the options, but it's like, I don't really know where I could utilize those guys outside of just having them exist. I mean, they can exist, I guess. Also, those copper lightning rods are going to deoxidize at some point, but I imagine that doesn't matter much. I did back up my world. I used to do that every time after this, but I have not done that at all since this season started. Like, what were we in? Like 15 episodes in at this point? This is the 15th episode, and I haven't backed up anything at this point. Well, rest assured I did, just in case something messed up. You can never be too sure, and you don't really want to, like, risk losing the world because of an update. Or because of thunderstorms burning things down because Lightning Rod missed one important aspect. You can never be too sure. The downside of having mostly wood and stone as a main base component. But it's fine. We got lightning rods for a reason to try to keep us from burning down. And it works. So anyways, yeah. Collecting a lot of wood, collecting a lot of stone, build walls. It's the same old at this point. It's going to be like that until we get to the part where we start getting villagers cured and then breeding villagers and decorating their houses. But at this point in time, we can't get the village set without a wall and gates. And I need like 2 gates, some walls, and then 1 more gate with a bridge. So that we can have a potential area for the cityscape that I shall build in the future. Needless to say, there is still a lot that needs to be done. A lot of resources that we need. I guess I kind of come to expect it, really. It takes a whole lot of work to build a wall around such a large village, especially since I have big, thick walls. No, it's not your average walls that have like a, you know, frickin' a nice rise up followed by a lip that keeps spiders out. No, this is an actual full-on castle wall for a town, a village. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. A castle or a town. It's a wall that's made to protect the village. With giant gates as well. I'd be a fool to not build some kind of mass protection for my village. Then there's still the zombie siege issue, which I am not sure how that's gonna go. I remember in the past, zombies could just spawn inside of slabs and stairs, and regardless of light levels. But now apparently some guy did like a test, I don't know how long ago, and apparently they didn't spawn in light section, the lit up sections. They haven't really done much with the zombie sieges. I don't think they've added in the other things yet. There's still like a few things. It's like the what was it? The Nautilus update. There's spears apparently that are going to be added in, but that's not yet. Now this is the copper update. We're apparently now we're in the copper age, even though I'm pretty sure we are past the copper age and are just in the modernization era, or at least getting to it. It's obviously going to take a while. Don't get me wrong. The amount of time it's going to take to get this damn wall taken care of will be the rest of the season. We will have done no zombie villager curing, and the thumbnail will basically be a lie, just like the last season's thumbnail, and just like the other last season's thumbnail. And the season before that, too. And technically the season before that. The only thumbnail that seems to have any kind of truth is the second thumbnail. Other than that discrepancy, every single thumbnail has basically just not been the truth. I mean, I guess to some extent the other thumbnail, you know, the one with the cat being tired, dragging the horse to something, was the only thing that was false about that was the village building not looking exactly right in the background, at least one of them. Same thing applies with the other one, though that one there's no iron golem. The I guess the fencing we use is not right, and I think a few other aspects are not right either. Consider those to be more like concepts of what we have in mind for what we are planning on building, just the same as how the zombie villager in the door is a concept as well. It was mostly a simple drawing in a time where there was a lot of complex drawings. Which, by the way, I've made some progress. 2 characters drawn in Nova Guardian's cover. Admittedly, by this point, I'll hopefully have more. But something tells me we're not getting that done with October. But at least I should have Roscoe Morgan finished and posted Sunday. Should. Also, I'm beginning to realize I'm probably not going to be able to get Pac-Man World 2 repack as soon as I'd like to get it. Now I'm going to have to rely on Subscribestar to hopefully get what I need to be able to get what I need. Yeah, there was something here. But yeah, it's just lots of complications occurring in life. You don't need to worry about it. Let me worry about the link. Not just me. A couple other people added into the mix. But to not get on the personal side, let me worry about the link. Even though, again, I don't... Well, there are a few worries. But, you know, like I said, let me worry about blank. Right, how close are we? Kind of close. But we're getting a lot of spruce again. We need a lot of spruce. We need a lot of cobblestone. We need a lot of both. Dark oak, well, we should be fine for now, and if we need more, there is a dark oak forest near where the walls we are building on. So it's not going to be that big of an issue. Still, though, it's a lot of resources that we're trying to collect. I'm trying to cut down all of the trees, and I'm going to put all of what I have in the ender chest. Then ideally what I'll do is grab enough cobblestone to fill in one component, i.e. use up a bunch of this, until eventually it gets to 1, we go back, we repair it, and then boom. After that, we go back to the village, then we take care of some cobblestone mining there. Then hopefully after cobblestone mining is done, we can continue building more walls. It's not the most exciting part, but it's the part that I am stuck on and have been stuck on for eons. At least the village itself is pretty much built. The only thing we need now is the decorations, both exterior and interior. Other than that, though, we don't necessarily have too much more we can do. Well, all I need to do is just keep collecting resources. And once I've collected enough resources, theoretically, there shouldn't be any more concerns when it comes to, at least this section of the wall. And after that, I gotta get gate resources, which means I need a lot of redstone, and I'm probably gonna need more quartz too at some point. And slime. I don't know how much slime I have left. Not a lot, I reckon. It's kind of annoying. It's a lot of resources that I need, and I don't have the resources. At some point, I really would like to get to that factory era. I've said it several times before, and I'll say it again. Having a factory, like a cobblestone system to just get me a crap ton of cobblestone with like a TNT duper, that will be just the greatest. Alright, get Silk Touch out. Put the sticks away. Then we shall sleep. But right here, because why not? A lot of wood. I wish I had more wood. I wish I had more. God damn it, 2 loud. That's still too loud. What the hell? There we go. Alright. Continuing on to this side. This will be the last of the wood we're going to cut down, and we'll just work with what we've got. We didn't get too tall of trees in the middle section. Hopefully the back section will make up for that amount of loss. You know, I wonder if this means that the... no, I'll keep it like this. This is a fine size. I don't need to be higher than right now. I am generally surprised I didn't lag out before, so I wonder what kind of optimizations they did to make it so that the world would load in a lot more quicker. It's nice, I like it. Anyways, don't really have much to talk about. Like, I have, Borderlands still going on, I guess. The next episode we recorded, we are about to exit out of the first act soon. When I say first act, I mean we get to New Haven. I do have plans to, like, continue playing the previous Borderlands games while I play the next one, and that would involve me putting Sonic Adventures 2 on a hiatus. Basically, that slot would be used as a true or ultimate Vault Hunter playthrough, where I go through the game on a harder difficulty setting at good gear and whatnot. With Borderlands 1, I basically gotta speed run the game until I kill the Destroyer real quick, like. Then everything scales to my level. Because I know I've gotten to this before. I got to like 69 on normal Vault Hunter without even getting into the second playthrough, which is the max level for the first game. It's funny because like 72 is the max level for the second game, 80 if you count the OP levels, which are a bit insane. You know, all things considered. High numbers is not exactly the best, way to go about okay, I guess I'm going this way. Doing things, but it exists. 72 again, and 3, I think it's 70, or 72 or 70 in the pre-sequel. I don't think I've ever reached max level in the pre-sequel. Sequel's been like the one Borderlands game I've never really maxed out a character. I wouldn't even really consider Borderlands 2 like OP level to be max, really. It's more like, here's optionals to make the game 10 times more difficult and annoying. Which is a baffling amount. But like, when you get to that point, like, what more can you do? You've just reached higher levels and you can't really go any more than that, you know? OP for the sake of just having a crap ton of stat increases while all the bosses also have a crap ton of stat increases. That sounds way too hectic, not gonna lie. Especially with how hectic the second game is and how slag heavy most of it was. That's not going to be a fun thing to do, that's for certain. Aside from that, though, you know, 3... Did I reach 72? I don't recall. I think I did. I must have. Maybe I did? Unless 72 was like a recent one, because it's been so long since I played it that I think new content came out for it before I, you know, got much out of it. Just not sure. Guess it doesn't really matter too much, because we're going to be replaying it soon anyways. There's some aspects of the third game I don't like, story-wise, that's for certain. But we will just deal with that when the time comes. For now, we're just going to enjoy the simplicity of the first game. Man, I bet you some people are probably jealous of the first game not having barely any voiceovers or voice lines or whatever. For the most part. There's like a few here and there, but it's not like prevalent, I guess. Alright, another small tree, but there should be a decent amount of wood for at least the amount of walls I plan on making. So anyways, yeah, that's something I don't have planned. God damn it. I just want to get this sapling. Look at it out there. It'll look cool when we actually get the villages down there built. Still a lot more villages I can get made that will not be like the same size as that one. Better not be the same size as that one. Alright, I think that's enough saplings. I'm going to start replanting. Say as I collect more saplings. I could try to bring it there, but I don't want a bunch of leftover leaves. Kind of defeats the purpose of even having those slots there if I don't use them, but it's just what it is. So yeah, that's going on. Terraria's instance, we surprisingly got done with the thumbnail adjustment pretty quickly, like less than an hour, I think. It's hard to tell how much time passed because somebody just had to play with the fishing rod wherever you are. I don't know where she is at. She's somewhere. Alright. I think I need two more of that to get, like, all of that. Okay. I'm gonna place this down. Put these here for now. Still soft touch. Then we're gonna make our way back up. We're gonna make our way somewhere specific. The axolotl still exists. Of course it still exists. Why would it be gone? These guys have been living in that pool for who knows how long. I wonder how they've been doing. They're in a place where I can't really interact with them very much. That's not where I want to go. I want to go down here. Alright, down I go. All I gotta do is reside here. Alright, you stay there, bro. I'll keep this stuff on me. And we're gonna focus on trying to mine this stuff here. Which I can only really mine in places that have torchlight in it. But that's fine. That's honestly preferable at this point. Keep it close to where I need to be. Why is all this here again? I don't recall. Oh, to cover that up, right. Sure, leave it covered. But we'll leave it covered like that. What about this? Why is there just random cobblestone here? Is there like a hole, maybe? Probably. I honestly don't know. Is there a hole here? No, I just placed cobblestone here for no reason, other than to have cobblestone here. Well, cobblestone here would probably be good, but it's fine. I'll take this and move this like over here. I mean, I could probably... Oh yeah, I could definitely mine into that with my axe instead. We'll just mine some of this stuff up here. Maybe get some zombies spawning, then we'll go in there, kill a bunch of zombies, and then be on our way. Sure, why not? Okay, well, that's gotta be covered up. Why was this here again? Oh, because of the staircase and the thing, and yeah. I bet you this is probably also going to happen. No, not yet. Well, there's that hole. We just made the most inconvenient hole here, that's for certain. Alright, I'm gonna bring these down, I'd say. Maybe like right here. You two, why not? Most of this is already pretty well lit. I'll put this here. Alright, keep at it. Oh, hey, look. Iron. So it's good to get more iron. Too bad I'm not really going for it right now. I really want to get this damn shovel enchanted, though. I'm tired of not having an enchanted shovel. I'm gonna need to get an enchanted shovel at some point, though. Do I even have what I need to get it enchanted right now? I gotta do something about all this, obviously. Well, hey, if we need more stuff and we need zombies to spawn, I could just do this. Boom. Simple as that. No problem. We just do this for a little bit. Get cobblestone this way. I have the system set up. I wish this was automatic. They have copper golems for sorting. What kind of golem would they have for mining blocks? I mean, it wouldn't be the worst to have a golem to mine cobblestone. If they, like, okay, for example, if they fix the TNT duping, but they make a golem in place that mines blocks for you, so you could just have a system set up like this, and the golem will just mine it, then that would work. Like, you got the snow golem, which just throws snowballs at enemies and burns in the desert. You've got iron golems, which protects and does all that stuff. And now you got copper golems that sorts stuff in chests and whatnot. A very noisy golem, though, that's for certain. All things considered. We don't have a gold golem. But in all honesty, I feel like if we're going to have a golem that auto-mines blocks, it needs to be either diamond or netherite. For something as overpowered as that is. There's a chicken now. Because it's pretty overpowered. In terms of people who want to build stuff, but don't want to have to go through the whole song and dance stuff and whatnot, it wouldn't be the worst idea. Especially if they only break the blocks but don't pick it up, and you have it go through a hopper. And it would be so much smaller. You would just need something of this size and boom. Alright, how are we doing here, guys? Hey, look, they're dropping copper now! You know what that means? The spot that was usually used for diamonds is now being used for copper because nobody is dropping freaking... what do you call it? Alright, well, there's the new, leggings. That's neat. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I wish I could take at least... never mind. Oh, I'm glad you guys are wearing copper now. Can I see the difficulty level? No. God, what was it? Okay, hold on. Profile hidden. Debug charts. Help. To edit. Okay, that's what it was. Am I not? There we go. That's what I wanted. Biome. Always. Okay, well, that's fine. FPS is fine. Game version, I guess, is fine. Entity spawn count is nice. Generation, biome, height map, light levels, always. Definitely want that. And F3. I know there's a way I can have it set to have my coordinates. Oh yeah, definitely want local difficulty. Oh wait, we probably want NF3 instead, right? Yeah, that makes more sense than what I was doing. Entity, fluid, memory, render, player position. I think this one would be good to have just in the top left. 3D crosshair, I don't know what that means. Chunk borders, sure. Entity hitboxes, I don't know if that's important. Done. Okay. Okay, I need to adjust some of that. Not all of it is in F3. Player position always. Unless there's something else I need. Is there any way I could just get the one? Wait, why am I looking at that? That's not what I want. Player section position? No. I thought I was only going to get X and one, whatever, it's fine. F3 it is. I don't really want to waste my time doing that. Oh, I could just repair this down here when I need to. It's perfect. Well, it exists. I can still access it this way. Oh, I could just get the chunks easily. I don't even have to go through the whole song and dance. That's so useful. I feel like I could just get rid of some things that I don't really need. Like, I need biomes, that's good. Spawn count's good, FPS is good. Game version, I don't really care about that too much. Height map, don't care. Light levels, care. Local difficulty, care. I don't really care about this or that. I don't know what that is, but this is fine. Simple performance impactors. Off, I guess? System specs, off it. This off. 3D crosshair, don't know. Chunk borders, yes. Chunk borders is nice. You know, also, entity hitbox. Sure, why not? That's good. I like that. Although I don't know if I like that being on the right for some reason. It's fine. Let's just continue doing this. I'm wasting time adjusting this new feature that exists now. It's a nice feature. I just wish I only got the X, Y, and Z and not all the other things that go along with it. But pressing F3 isn't that big of a deal. Still wish it wasn't on to the right side, though. Is there a way to adjust that, though? Is there any way to adjust that? Like, okay, if I turn that off, then an F3, no, it still goes in that direction. Entity spawn counts is just unnecessarily big. Do I need that? I don't know what that is now that I think about it. There's no E for entity spawn. Nope. Okay, we'll turn that off then. Entity render stops? No, that's what we want. Entity render, that's the one. Light. Entity renders, right now there's like 22 out of 450 so. FPS, 120 TVs. But I turned those off. Day 1758. Built a mansion and almost built a village. Block chunk facing north. Overworld. And then there's just the stuff down there, which is always there. Just when there was a way I could move that stuff. Ah! It's fine. I'll just put cobblestone there. Not sure. It is nice to have this here. Now let's see what this looks like. I don't know what all of those mean. Oh, why were there so many zombies here? Still a lot of mobs though, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff nearby. Huh? How'd you die? Oh, because someone's suffocating. Oh, I also forgot. I got some of this. That'll get me some experience. I'm glad there's another chicken now. That's good. Exactly what we wanted. Another chicken. And we also got copper. That's good too. Okay. Cooked chicken. Was the one that was hurting itself going up. Well, I'm glad we at least got something out of the, what you call it now. Which is great. So I don't know why the thing's over to the right and not the left, where it probably should be. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Gonna take some getting used to. The new F3 menu. Yeah, just sitting here mining cobblestone from the same source over and over again. It's basically what our life is now at this point. I'm gonna have to break through that one area. Still got 85 left. This is not a bad place to do this, though. Get zombies to spawn in, get some experience and whatnot. Then eventually, boom. Enchant a shovel that's slightly broken, which is fine. And, yeah. I mean, ideally we get our hands on, netherite soon after this. And we won't need to use a shovel for a while. That'll be the next step after this is done. Netherite. How's this doing now? Oh, look, there they all are. Not a lot of them, though, unfortunately. Keep going in the wrong chest. So far, so good. We're almost there. I just want to get the shovel taken care of, since I'm going to have to mine some stuff. And this is just one of the better ways for me to get what I need. I wonder if I should... It makes sense. It would get me a lot more quicker instead of going at this pace. Okay, here, look. I have an idea. I need at least 2 things. I shall be back. Real quick. Oh, technically I need like a few things, but it's fine. This way. This way. Oh, okay. I'll cover this up for now. I think this is important for me to get my hands on for one of 2 reasons. One of said reasons, well, let's face it, and there we go. We would like to get more cobblestone while we get more experience. And this is pretty easy to do. I do have some iron and some gold. Chains. I could have sworn those already existed. Didn't I make chains and place them somewhere in my mansion? I don't know, but I do know one thing. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a couple of you to get a couple of you. Oh, okay, I actually need to sacrifice a little bit more of you, but it's fine. I'm just trying to make this cobblestone farm of mine more efficient. Both getting experience and cobblestone and whatnot. Alright, just put this in here for now. Silk touch. I guess what I could do to make this part easy. We can grab the things that we need to grab. I will say this might be a better place for me to just do this instead of having to go into my, several times over. No, I'll still leave that open. Alright, good. I should cover that up, shouldn't I? But I'm not. For some stupid reason, I'm not. Hey, dumbasses. If I want to make another bucket to move that lava easily, I can. Never mind. I know I do have it, but also I could just place my water down in like a spot real quick, like here will be fine. I'm gonna move my water. I'm gonna move the lava. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna break this. Cool. Alright. And I guess just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna do this. Okay, what direction are you in? This doesn't matter. Boom. And I'll just leave you here. Now I'm stuck. And I'll just leave you here. Cool. I'll just place this here. I'll put you guys here as primers, basically. I know I technically don't need to do that, but for the sake of just making it look good, I am. That should be fine. Now... I mean, it's quick. We can get it up to 3, really. We really could just get that up to 3 and just get 3 going at the same time. If this is where we're choosing to farm for our cobblestone, I wouldn't disagree that getting this more advanced wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Oh hey, iron, perfect. Technically I could just... yeah, if I could just get like 1 more from you fools. Nah, I'll just do it now, there's no point. And you guys just spawned and all, but... I gotta go ahead and get some of this taken care of. And I've changed my mind. I'm not going to just make the shovel with this. I'm going to use this as a repair, kind of. To some extent. Look, at this point, it's not really much I can do until I can get more cobblestone. So I might as well try to do something. And really, it's not the worst place to farm for stuff. Matter of fact, I could probably just... it feels like it'd be a waste if I did that. But hey, look, I'll grab this. And I will smelt this. I don't even know how much of this I have on me at the moment. I can take the gold out at least. Cool. Yeah, see, I made chains before. Alright, great. Give me 2. Now I'm gonna get this out. Well, I guess put this in here then, if this is what I'm doing. Okay, this one I could just have going into the chests instead. It'll be easier that way. I don't think we're gonna end up with more than we need. We shouldn't. We really should not. Give me some touch. Aside from that, I can place one of these away. Which one is where all of the andesite and... okay, this is where one of them is, at least. Alright, I'm gonna go down to here via the horse instead. I think the horse method would be better. Wait, I almost forgot about one important aspect that I was planning on doing and am going to do now. And that is to make a new shovel. And use this as repair fodder. It's just one. It's just one. It's all it is. It's just one. We don't need more than... God, that's so annoying. Still annoying. Just one. And we'll go back up to our library, do some things after we've crafted this, and then see what we get. I guess if this is what we're doing, then I'll just put you in here for now. Wonder how hot this room is. With the lava underneath, and all the chests full of lava. Really makes me wonder what the temperature is within that section of the house. It's probably what heats my house up, since I'm up in the mountains, and the mountains is basically meant to be cold, right? Alright, so I know we're getting unbreaking, and that's one of the things that we want out of this. Okay, Fortune 2 shovel is not really going to be any massive game changer. But, you know, Breaking 3, Efficiency 4, that's what we're here for. And maybe a repair. I think we're actually fine for why I am going this way. I guess I'll exit the house this way then, huh? Alright, my horse. Oof. Look at those bees. Makes me wonder if I should try to, like, overbreed bees and then bring the ones that can't go inside out elsewhere. So that, you know, the world can be repopulated with bees. There's no reason for them not to be repopulated, right? There's this one hive out there that had bees in it. Alright, my horse, you're gonna stay here for a time being. You got nice cover in case it rains. Hopefully no Enderman placed blocks here like they seem to want to do frequently. I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it. There's just always a 100% chance as I come down here, there will at least be one block. Dirt, grass, doesn't matter. There will always at least be one freaking block. And it annoys the shit out of me beyond reason. To a point where I really cannot wait to just light up all aspects of my world around my mansion, village, and so on and so forth. To where no Endermen or any mobs in general can just spawn and be annoying. Alright, I got some stuff. I'm gonna have to remove these, but that shouldn't be a problem. Admittedly, I could probably just... It's fine, I'll just break into this. So I need you to go this way. Nope. I can fill in the rest of the slots with this stuff here. I'm gonna grab you. Alright, and I'm gonna put you here. I'll place you here to place you here. I'll place the rest of you down here just so that you have nothing in your way. I'll place this... Stop jumping! Here. I'll still get that so I can have a water bucket on me at all times. Okay. Alright. Now we have more. I forgot about one aspect, but that's not a problem to place. That. Boom. Here we go. Oh, what number are you at? 57. All right. 231. I think it'd be easier to count upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 47. Hard time keeping up. Still 42. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So how are we doing down there? Alright, let's kill some of y'alls. More experience just to have. Yeah, you guys are just chock full of experience, aren't you? I still got 2 chicken on me. Which I'll just keep in here for now, just in case. Ooh. Alright. Keep on going. We got a little bit more to mine, right? 42. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Alright, 33. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shut up. 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Jesus Christ. Cool. That's a good way to get cobblestone without having to run around and place torches, I guess. That's the wrong thing. Glad I didn't do anything there. 9 experience points. I do say it's not a bad idea to farm some of these guys up here. Got some good. Ooh, this is gonna make this full. Which I don't know. Oh, hey, and here's some more copper gear. I don't know, like, what this is gonna be for. My gold's pretty much maxed out, really. Leather. Let's go on ahead and get this stuff taken care of. It's not really good compared to what I've done, obviously. It's copper. I don't know where it is in the tier list, but it's not really anywhere too special, I'll say. Not the most important armor piece to have, that's for certain. I'll at least eat that chicken before I get to move on. Where was that experience at? Alright, well, we have some stuff, but we are not quite there yet. I'm going to go on ahead, and I'm going to put some wood away. I don't know how much time I have left. Probably not that much. There's also some caves around here that we should be probably trying to light up so we don't get mobs spawning here. I don't know. These walls take a lot out of you, even if it is building them like an hour a week at this point. It's almost been an hour too. Oh, no, wait, this is what we want to do. It's insane, right, my horse? So we'll go back, place the cobblestone that we have away, then we'll try to fill up our inventory with more cobblestone in the usual cave mining spot. Click it. It's not a bad amount of cobblestone by all means, just it's not enough. Oh yeah, we have milk here for some reason. Well, I'll put the bucket next to the milk. Never mind, the buckets go in here. If that's the case, then the milk bucket. Well, is this mostly here for trading? No clue. Doesn't matter. I need torches. How many coal do I have? No coal. Okay. How much coal do I have in here? No coal. Well, here. I'll do this. And then I shall collect some coal, make some torches. Alright. Before I do anything, I want to empty this out real quick. lot of spruce. You might think to yourself that that should be more than enough spruce, but it really isn't. What are you meowing for? Shush. Alright, come on, my horse. Oh, hey, it's not daytime. It's not night anymore. What a nice, semi-protected village, all things considered. It is semi-protected. Most of the walls are here. Alright, it's time I finally mine you. Ugh. Damn it. Why couldn't you have dropped more? Alright, that should be enough for what I need, hopefully. I'll light this area up. We're still collecting more cobblestone. I see the Endermen are having fun placing blocks here while I'm breaking blocks and creating bigger and bigger cave systems. God, I don't even know if this prior was a cave or not. Just a lot of cobblestone here. It is. It's just a lot of cobblestone. See, while mining there is fun and all, it just doesn't have the same, you know, appeal as to just making a giant cave system where all I'm doing is literally just collecting stone to build with. That's literally all I am doing here. And yet, I have in need of so much stone to a point where I just had to create several caves. This was once just an empty husk of nothingness. The only thing that it had going for it, simply put, well, a bunch of stone. Now it's a chasm, well-lit chasm, full of nothing but leftover stone that I don't need at the moment. But that's good because that stone I can come back to and grab whenever I want. This is kind of why I want to make it like a mining house just outside the outskirts of the village. But to do that, I need to make like a pathway that kind of just has all of this in a spot that's easy to get to or something. I don't know how else to really describe it. But I need a house that has a spiral staircase bringing me down into these mines, which is where we just mine up all the resources we need, whether it be iron, more stone, diorite, andesite, granite, other stuff. That's kind of the main objective when it comes to this mine, because we're not going to leave that hole open. If we left that hole open, we're going to struggle by a lot. And the struggle here is real. I don't want to struggle. And when I mean struggle, I mean the villagers are going to be going down there constantly. Fishing them out would be a pain in the ass. That's why once this is finished, the village, and we don't need to really worry about coming down here too much, we just create a mining house. Besides, not like we're cut off from this place. We can get to it from our mansion, literally. Oh, I'll just leave that as such. Can't go any further in this direction, apparently. Which is fine, I don't need to go further in that direction. Matter of fact, I shall place this here. Nobody needs to know that there's a hole there. Just insane how many caves we've just skirted around. We probably just, you know, have a bunch of thin... Well, no, not a bunch of thin ones. We tend to just avoid a general area if we find any form of resistance. Whether that be through a cave system or a bunch of water that we don't want to deal with. Though it's not like water's going to be that big of an issue, thanks to our Aqua Affinity Respiration 3 helmet. But it's still not something we want to try to mine through, though I suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing to mine through. But the problem is it would just leave a bunch of open air pockets, so regardless, nothing changes except for there just being water for you to have to worry about. Hey, look, more iron. We never have to worry about iron, that's good. At the very least, that means we will have a considerable amount of resources to make all the lanterns we need, so that's not going to be a problem anymore. We still got the iron that's in that one area going off the caves in that direction. You know that cave, right, where I created a cobblestone eye, and then an S for slime, I think. Because slime spawn there. We don't know where exactly. I gotta find where their slime chunk is. Though I don't think I'm gonna really worry too much about getting a slime chunk set. Oh. Okay, well, that actually goes up. I wonder where it goes up. I'm gonna see if I can't get my ass up here. Okay, cool. I don't know where this is or how we got here, but we're here now, so yay. Doesn't this lead into like another cave system? Oh yeah, this cave system, right. I got tripped up there and thought there was another cave system here, and I was like, where the hell did I come from? No, we came from there. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's very trippy. Man, imagine villagers getting lost in this place. That would suck. They wouldn't know where to go. They'd be perpetually lost. Okay, I guess this just no longer connects now. No, we can still connect. We could just make a parkour course here, really. No biggie. God, there's so much iron. And I'm yet to pick any of it up. Alright, here comes the parkour course and some more iron cobblestone to collect. Yeah, full inventory of cobblestone would be nice, but I feel like I should get a full chest worth of cobblestone. I want to try to get a double chest of cobblestone here. It's a lot of cobblestone that we need to make any of this work. Oh yeah, I don't need this right now. How much more cobblestone can I get my hands on? It's a lot of cobblestone. You see how much I've been building. I feel like we're basically repeating all of our things on repeat because we've been stuck doing this for years now at this point. Technically, it's been years since we've been working on this village. If we really want to get down to the technicalities of it, yes, it is the truth. We spent years building this damn thing. And we're not even done yet. The only reason we're not done yet is because of this wall now. Well, not really. There's also the decoration of the houses, the villagers themselves, all that stuff and more. Oh, glad we made a nice circular area here. That's definitely what we want. Yeah, sure, why not? This kind of looks like a pseudo stronghold entrance, I say, as it looks nothing like it outside of just general look. I would say, wouldn't it be incredible if we somehow mined into a stronghold? But the problem with that statement is strongholds don't spawn this close to the center, as you can clearly see of our current position here. Why are there blue lines coming out? Whatever. I can see by our current position, wherever the fuck that is, up there, we're only in the hundreds. This is not when strongholds spawn, no. Far from it, in fact. Strongholds do not spawn here. They spawn out there. I don't know where it is. Okay, well. I guess we're just perpetually opening up more and more of the cave system. Well, here we are. I don't even know where the hell this is. I don't know where any of this stuff is. Where is this? This is a 3-level system here. Where does any of this lead? We've almost maxed out our current inventory of cobblestone. With cobblestone. For the cobblestone. I wish I knew where the hell I was. It just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. And there doesn't seem to be an end in it. Yeah, I'll just stop that here then, I guess. Okay, so do we have a means of getting back out of here is the question. Seems like we kind of do if I just open this up a bit more. I still don't know where half of this stuff resides. But apparently we want this to connect or something. I don't know. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm gonna grab this, put this down. Good. Maybe that should be enough, and then we'll fill up our inventory once more. We have how much time? Less than an hour. I'm hoping to get at least some walls built today, but all of this is just going to be me collecting resources to ensure I have resources to build walls, then I guess fine, sure, whatever. I just need a lot of resources here, broskies. It's just so much is needed. Look at all of this. All the shit. Many things. A whole lot of things. I don't even know where I am in relations to the cave system. But I'm going to continue in this area and just... I guess we'll just mine out this entire square of cobblestone. More like a rectangle, but I'll leave this open now. It would be foolish of me not to leave this open. Because this is useful to leave open and all of that. Now, aside from all of that, and this and all the several thousands and hundreds of thousands of... Actually, I am curious to see what my stats are in terms of how many cobblestone pieces I have mined. I've mined over 125,000 of this stuff. This is the most I've mined. There's no reason for me to really look into here. Alright, most I've mined, most I've picked up, which is 110,000 cobblestone. It's a lot of cobblestone here. A whole lot of cobblestone. So much cobblestone, in fact. I don't know. We have been building for so long. I just want to get this village finished. I want this village to be finished. Decorated, filled to the brim with villagers and whatnot. That's what I want. I can't do that if I don't get the walls finished. Oh, sweet. Another slab. I don't even need that there now. I'm getting hungry. Turns out ramen isn't enough to satisfy, unfortunately. I'll see if I can't make myself some Gwilled cheese, so I don't have to make peanut butter jelly without chips as a side. At least Gwilled cheese. It gives me, more taste that I don't have to have a side with it. Just not enough. But I've got some cheese, I've got butter, I've got bread, I've got a pan that's free to use. I think I'll make myself some Gwilled cheese. I don't know how we got to this route. We can't stop the Elmer Fudd's Gwilled cheese. Ugh. Well, this is thick. Because this is thick, it's a big, nice-looking, open cave system. Miners from futures past are gonna come here and they're gonna see this and they're gonna think, man, I wonder what they built. Well, I wonder what they built. Geez, I wonder what they built with this giant cave system that they apparently mined out. Slime. Slime. I hear slime. If I hear slime, there's slime chunk. Why do I hear skeletons? Well, where's the slime, first of all? I hear slime somewhere. In its direction. Okay, I'm making an executive decision. I'll locate the slime. Somewhere in this direction. He's not going to disappear. Going in that direction now. Is he just further down or something? You know, there's so many aspects of this cave here. I'm surprised that I haven't heard any other mobs spawning outside of slime. Well, he might have a skeleton up top, or he might just be in a wall somewhere, and I don't know where. Somewhere in this direction. Look, slime's important. I don't have a lot of access to slime outside of the swamps, and that heavily relies on... what do you call it? So if I can get my ass to this slime that's just jumping all over the place, I'm gonna do it. It'll get me cobblestone in the process. God damn it, I don't need iron right now. I mean, good, more iron. Need slime. Slime more important. Slime's the only thing I don't have the resources for to be able to get the rest of what I need. God damn it. I also hear lava too, so we're closing in on the lava cave system. We're just back here again. I hear him. I can't get to him. Damn it. It's fine. I can just do this. At least we know he won't despawn. Because we're so close to him, he can't even despawn. Damn, there's so much gravel! Get out of here. Alright. Why are there still so much gravel here? There he is! Right, I found him. Bro can't really reach me, but that's fine. I think we're pretty much secure here. Ow. Give me your slime. Come on, get over here. Come on, Quinn, don't be a bitch. It's thunderstorming again. Of course it is. Ah, slime. Exactly what I needed. Oh boy, just what I needed. Great, found the slime. I gotta find where the frick this skeleton is, apparently. Though he might have despawned with how far down I went trying to find him, the slime. I hope that'll be enough of what I need. I mean, it is a thunderstorm, and I can basically just sleep the night away. Don't want thunder now, do we? Somewhere in that direction, which is the normal direction. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, I think we should be fine with the cobblestone we have. I want to start building. Damn it. If I don't start building, I'm never going to be able to start doing the things that need to be done. Come, my horse. Let us go and do what needs to be done. So we got enough resources. Went through a lot of our pickaxe, unfortunately, which is very annoying, but this is just expected at this point. How much slime do we have? Okay, well, I know I have more slime up in whatchamacallit, so maybe it's fine. Okay, and I got a lot of cobblestone inside of my ender chest too, so I may need you to stay here for now. Alright, that's not bad. That's enough for a sizable chunk of what I need. I need mostly these, though, and I guess I could also bring that too. And I'll keep 3 stacks army, and I'll bring like a row's worth of cobblestone for this, and a row's worth of spruce for this. I can just do this for that since I don't have any in my inventory right now. Perfect. Okay. I want at least 4 of you. More of you. No, 65 will be better. Definitely need you. And you. I'll need more of you. If that's the case, why don't I just go make more of that then? At this point, it doesn't matter if we go over the amount that we have. It's preferable if we do. So then that way we could just have like a stack of this on us, and that will be that. Bring that. Really, I don't think we want that too much. Though we kind of do. That should be good. I'll bring more of this just in case. Oh, I can put the sticks away. Oh, wait, right. I gotta pick this up now, so I'll get my soap. I mean, that is what I need. So I'm gonna get my soap touch, take this with me. Then what else? Well, here's one thing we can do. One thing we should do, too. Good. At least takes care of that department, so now I can bring some more cobblestone. And if we're going to have 4 of that, we might as well have 4 cobblestone as well. Guess there is also that complication. You know what, I only need like a stack's worth, so there. Should be enough. I mean, outside of obviously not having lanterns, which we can get more of pretty easily. Okay, hold on. I'll temporarily put those there while I turn a bunch of this into that, and turn a bunch of this into that, and turn a bunch of these back into this, and then some. Okay, well. We don't have any torches, but the lanterns are also important. I would argue they are more important right now. Oh, if that's the case, I can hold one more thing. Oh, I'll hold one more cobblestone. We only have like 40 minutes to build. But, oh, wait, no. Nah. Doesn't matter. Alright, my horse, time to go. I got everything we should need for at least some of the walls. I don't know how long it's going to take to do, though. Might try to go a little over time, just to try to get some of this taken care of. Stay here, my horse. I have got work to do. Simple work, really. Hopefully I can use up some stuff. Okay. This is where it becomes a bit tricky. I feel as though... Do I want the wall here? I would have to carve all this out, which would be fine. That's a good question. A question I don't know the answer to yet, so I think for now what I'm going to do is just place all this stuff down and start working on it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so fuck, 7. Yeah, at least we used up all this. 8, 9, 10. Because I'm debating whether or not I want this to curve here, then go here and have the gate be there. But I think it actually kind of has to now. Now that I look at it, I do believe that is probably what needs to happen. Well, alright, let's just focus on what we can for now. I'll get some dirt and stuff afterwards. I need to use up some stuff in my inventory so I can actually start holding things more. Both the dirt and the, whatchamacallit. And it's a good thing that we're going through all of our cobblestone and spruce immediately. It's just one after another. We never keep resources. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where we will have an overabundance of resources. Nope. I think we could probably spare some durability by not breaking those like there. And it takes a little bit longer, which isn't exactly ideal, but I keep forgetting to place it there. Damn it. Great. Okay, grab both of those. That's good. Alright. No, you stupid torch. I do need you. Damn it, now I gotta go through this whole nonsense because you couldn't just get in my inventory. Ugh, stupid. Oh, well. We know what those need to be regardless, so I guess let's just get a head start on making sure this is good. Okay. Using that one up high, too. Ugh. So remember, we're going to have to do the same thing with the other bits when we get to it. And that's where that ends. Right, so was it this or the other way around? Let me just double check just in case. I think it was the other way around. Yeah, no, it was the other way around. So we'll make the adjustments while we're here. Obviously. Oh, nope. Hold on now, son. Now, what do you think you're doing? Shoot. Down, you fool. And, chief. Almost nighttime, so we're gonna have to sleep the night away again. Alright. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? I still want to get the corners set up if this is where we are planning on having those. I'm going to sleep right in here, right where I can see if there's going to be a threat. And there was no threat. How lovely. Okay, great. Keep going. The rest here should be pretty easy. Then after that, I need to get a corner made. Thankfully, not a corner rise or anything like that. Those suck to make. And the rest of this is going to be as simple as it can be. For example, you need to go in this direction. Oh, God. Not in this direction. This direction. And yeah. I mean, this shouldn't be too annoying to get made, right? Just the same as how most of these are. But the thing going in like one more. And boom. Of course, I need this to go out like this far, but that's easy enough. This is where the gate's going to end up being. So in other words, this is where we end it, right here. So this is where the gate's going to be, huh? How thick is it going to be, though? It's going to be 4 thick and the entrance can be like right here or something. Who's eating grass up there? The sheep? Damn sheep consuming grass in my presence. Alright. This means that this is all gonna have to go. Well, that's why we got this shovel, and I'm glad I got it. Even if it did kind of waste a lot of time. And all this shouldn't really not be here. I guess it's just more birch trees I gotta get rid of, huh? It's fine. In due time, those will disappear. Our corner pieces here I should rise up first and foremost. And then, of course... yeah. Place the blocks, you fool! Alright, great. Now remember, if we don't have enough of this, no problem. We have more we can collect. And we can make more here currently. But there is more that we can collect. They're going to be in the way, aren't you? Like, I'm going to have to get rid of you soon, but I do not need my inventory being filled up with useless pieces of wood that I don't need right now. Not saying it's useless, but in this current time frame, it is. I wonder if I should, You know, it would probably be a million times easier to just bring this all up by one instead of having to go and do this every single time. Yeah, that would be a million times easier. I'll start by going down and hope that I don't have to... Well, I mean, I guess I could just do this, right? Yeah, and then we just keep going down until eventually we reach where we need to reach. Combine this. Nope, too high. Don't go that high. Never go that high. And I'll have to make more. But again, that's fine. Question is, will this be enough for what we need going down here? We'll find out. This is what we have at the moment. After this, we will definitely need to get more if we don't have enough. So I'm hoping we have enough. Come on, let this be enough. It feels like enough. Alright, we should be fine. Which is great, because the less of this I need to do, the quicker I can get on to the next phase, and that's to get these 2 goddamn gates built. The gates themselves are definitely not the most fun. They're the most fun to just see in action and have them, you know, do their thing. Not the most fun to build. I'm gonna be honest with you, these gates, definitely not the most fun to have to build every goddamn time. You would think at this point I've built enough of them to at least know how to do it by memory. But don't forget, I play this in like 2-hour-long intervals. And also, it's been weeks, or 2-hour-long intervals per week. And it's been weeks since I've built the last gate, which was the one down there and the one all the way over there. So, by that logic, my memory of how to build these is non-existent. And that's okay. But my memories of this is relatively okay. I mean, most of this is just going with the flow and... God, what the hell happened? My hand just instinctually moved to the left for no reason. It's fine. I'm just gonna make this tree bald for a second before I kill it. That tree is Carl from Aqua Team Hunger Force. You know, Carl, the man who dies several times per episode and yet is somehow reincarnated again, only to suffer more. That Carl. I mean, think about it. This makes sense. It makes it so I don't have to go in there. And if I could just do this. Oh, it is a little bit tricky to get used to it. I believe you're just this, right? Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what would be quicker, just going down there and doing this, or... I mean, first of all, get into a groove. I almost just went down there and did it anyways. If we can get into a groove, we won't have to worry about taking forever doing this, right? I believe this is the right direction too. I feel like I might have missed one of those. It's hard to tell. I mean, if I did, I could just go back down, do what needs to be done, and then move on. And that takes care of that. Alright, that wasn't too bad, I must say. This, however... I'm going to need not my calculator, my gallery to remind me how I did this. There we go. So, boom, boom, that and cobblestone. Apparently. That's how that goes. I mean, I'm over here thinking something else, but I guess it's fine. My God, these walls are such a pain in my ass. They take so long to build with all the resources that I need. Why did I have to think about the villagers' safety? But also, the walls look so freaking cool. I forgot to do this because I was not used to this being so generous. It's fine. All of this for the greater good of having a society of villagers, so on and so forth. It's necessary, you know? It's not the worst thing to have an economy. Especially when that economy grants me mending. One of the most important aspects of having a village. And yes, you can go about it the cheap way of just getting a villager with mending and, with the lectern, and then just be done. But it just feels too easy to do. And the other option is just go to the swamps, which also feels too easy to do. So I had to choose the build a giant village route. It'll be fun. You can have a cool, large village, which, you know, I can't see it from this angle, unfortunately, but, you know, sentiment still stands to my credit. This is a cool village. It's a nice, big, cool village. With my mansion in the distance. Like, you can see the front yard and then the zombie spawn tower. It's funny how there's just like an area where zombies spawn so close to the village. But that's just how our little setup went. Everything is here at my disposal. Except for skeletons, unfortunately. I don't have skeleton farms. So maybe I can find one, and hopefully it's like there, and it's like off the cliffs or something. That would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna need a few things, but first things first. Sheesh. We could definitely get this done if we just spend a little extra time. Next episode, though, we're going to need to get a lot of redstone. So much redstone is what I need. Oh wait, isn't this... Fuck, I keep forgetting this is technically supposed to be cobblestone, not this. I keep forgetting that tidbit. I mean, it helps save me on this resource. Even though it's literally just 1/4 of a block being shown. That 1/4 needs to be cobblestone, so... Yeah, cobblestone. This part doesn't get any easier, though. I'd say this part is the one that's just so annoying to have to do every time I do it. And not for without reason. Alright, I'm gonna need to grab some more resources from my chest. Cool. I'm gonna grab 4. That's all I can grab. I'll get rid of this, though. I don't need that. No. Silk touch. Boom. Alright, great. Keep going. Whew. At least most of this is pretty simple. And most of this is kind of self-explanatory. Can't forget about this corner piece. Shoosh. I say as I forget. I think it's upwards, but I just want to make sure. Yeah. It's upwards. All right, it's upwards. This feels right. This feels right. The lack of stairs don't feel right. Oh, we almost had that. Alright, that's fine. I need more stairs. This is where we need predominantly stairs at this point, so I'll just turn a large majority of my cobblestone into stairs. Still keeping some cobblestone, just in case I forgot a cobblestone block that needs to be placed. Which is possible. I've done it several times before, and I'll do it several times again. I hope I have enough cobblestone on hand to at least get this part finished. Alright, what would be quicker? I think this one's just this, right? So we just do that immediately. It's gotta be that. Going with the flow, this feels like the right flow. See what I mean? My horse spazzed out because of it. Almost like it was trying to tell me I told you so. But how could you tell me so? I'm a cat. Cat don't understand horse. Plus I'm an ROTC cat. A modern one at that. So I know English more than I know any animal noises. Except for other cats, apparently. That's just an innate communication skill that all ROTC cats possess. The only way they can really communicate with the ancients, who are legitimately just cats. Orange and white cats. But they don't walk on two, they walk on, all fours, like a normal cat would. That's the lore of the ancients. Ability to shoot kunai daggers out of their mouths. Apparently form into giant mecha cats. The ancient ROTC mech. I mean, those are the true immortal ones. Modern ROTC cats are immortal, yes, but they lack emotionless, or at least they lack bravery. Or rather, the ancients lack fear. I guess if a cat knows that it's tough shit and will just destroy and survive anything, it's gonna throw caution to the wind and do whatever it wants. Hence the ancients, them existing and doing whatever they want. It's understandable, really. Apparently, next door neighbor is doing spring cleaning, or fall cleaning, I guess in this case. And the dead of 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Yeah. Saving world. I do like that quick, brief saving world thing. I wonder if that was like always there. Like anytime you pause the game, the world would save, but now it's actually showing you that it's saving. Because that is definitely new. You can't tell me otherwise. Okay, more trees in the way. Oh, we're making good progress, even though there's like 15 minutes left. Though, admittedly, this is probably better progress than we could have made otherwise. We are about to get to the last gate building portion of the main walls. The last gate, the secret final boss, I'd say, of the gate building portion, is going to be at the end of a bridge. Motherfucker! It's fine, I'll fix it. Stop being a bitch. That bridge is over there. You can't see it right now, but it's over there, trust me. Alright. Hopefully I have enough spruce on me. I'm getting a funny feeling that I don't have enough spruce on me, and I'm going to be very upset if that's the case. Outside of just me, I'm also talking about the ender chest. Because aside from this, there is still one more aspect. This. And the upper section here. God damn it. This most likely isn't going to be the last day. The next day will be the last day. I'm glad I am at least gotten this much progress done with. Instead of just being stuck at not having any progress made, we have made some progress. Which is great, because I really just want to make sure we get these done with in a timely fashion. And I've gotten to a point where I can build these pretty quickly again. That's always good to have. That skill when building the same thing 100 times over. When I'm done with this, I gotta see how many wall segments I've done so far. I'm gonna place all of these fences down and hope that 2 stacks is enough. It should be enough. It's not that many things here. Like, yeah, sure, it's a lot, but it's not a lot, if that makes any sense. Yeah, see, look, we're almost there. Now we still got 1 full stack. Ah, shitberg, I forgot one of the important aspects of building this godforsaken son of a bitch. This. Damn it, man. Also, what are you? You're just a bunch of these, so that's easy enough. Luckily. I forgot about this very important part of the wall building portion. Good thing I didn't forget completely. Just partially. Oof, and there's still the rooftops, and then after that, there's still the, no, that's fine. And after that, there's still the interior. Son of a bitch! Well, I guess you're gone forever, because you just somehow placed it there. You threaded the needle like a bitch. It's fine, just keep going. Finally, we're away from the annoying rises on this side. There's still the other side. I think, yeah, I could just get over here, no problem. But now we gotta do this backwards in this direction. Well, that might be easier. When I say might be, but I don't know. No, it's not any easier. Matter of fact, I think it's making it more annoying. Unless I maybe did something like this. I don't know. Kind of. It's just quicker doing it the other way, though. No clue what's quicker. But I guess we're already in it, so I might as well keep going. It's quick if I could stay close towards the edge. And not do that somehow. Another stair gone because you just can't cooperate with me. Alright, that's at least taken care of now. Now we got this portion, which we surprisingly still got a lot of slabs left, but it's not enough for what we have to do here. What is would it be easier going down, or I guess this is probably easier. I just need no elevation change while I'm doing stuff here. I gotta make some more slabs and more stairs. Well, I need a lot of... God damn it, I did it again! Down here. Or on the fence instead. Alright. It's fine. I'll turn a lot of what I have here into this. I don't need much in the way of slabs. I do know I need a decent amount. Not that much. I didn't need that much. This would probably still be quicker to do. I know I need a lot of this, so I'll make a bunch of this. No, you fool. This we don't need too much of for this particular portion, but we still need a decent amount. Alright, great. Now if I could just get up here and rise this up. Well, okay, first of all, I need to grab some more of this. A lot more. So I might as well grab all of it. Okay. How do I want to go about doing this? Let's just go down here first and figure out where to start. So here's apparently where we want to start. Sure, that works. I mean, if it works, it works. I'm going for it. Probably has been like this before in the past, but like I said, it's been like over a week. Plus, I still have the pain memories of the double corner rises, which, again, weren't really as bad as I thought it was. I think it was basically just the fact that I built it first things first. Back when I didn't have the muscle memory of how to move around in this game. That's what will happen to you if you spend a whole year on a raft with completely different movement schemes than what you're used to. That's just science, baby. Makes sense. No reason for it not to make sense, really. Play a game for so long, using completely different movement controls and movement feelings, ×2 technically, because there was painkillers as well. And you're gonna really just completely forget how to play the other game that you have. At least with Minecraft, we're not really under any stress. Unlike Terraria, where we have the stress of the hard mode bosses to be able to progress and continue building more stuff. Though eventually we'll run out of stuff to build because there's an end, obviously. We run out of stuff to build, and that would be the end, right? Even after we kill the Moon Lord, there would still be a few things we could build. Don't know by how much, though. But a few. And a few things to build is still a good amount of things to build. So it would be quite stupid of me if I didn't just get those built, you know? Okay, well, I guess I was there already. Yeah. Would this be quick? Okay, no. I know what would be quicker. I mean, I guess doing this would be quicker. Yeah. Definitely better than trying to do it backwards. Great. But here's the thing, I now need the rest of my cobblestone, and this is probably not even enough cobblestone for what I need. I also need to convert a lot of this into, that. I think a large majority of this is just this now. I'll still keep a stack on me, though. Silk touch. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get more. More cobblestone. How did this go again? I gotta remind myself. It didn't go... Yeah, it just went into that. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple as that, really. We'll worry about all the rest later. Man, remember when we were only doing flat pieces because we were working on the flat part of the village? That was a long time ago. And now here we are trying to go up the Cliffs district, as well as the other districts that are much higher up and has a lot more, Also, I think I missed something here. I did, didn't I? Well, I could break that and hope, yes, I got back. I'm just not used to that. I'm so used to the other way to go about doing that that it's just foreign to me, you know? Yeah, I will finish this out. There's no reason for me not to, you know? God damn it. Okay, well, I'll just... While I wait a little bit longer. How much time is left, actually? 2 minutes left. Which, you know, at this point, I could just turn that timer off. I don't need it on. I don't even think I need that open either. We finish this, and then that'll be that. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get more resources, though, after this, though. I don't want to leave this unfinished, you know? Because I want to just go into the next one with all of the redstone and stuff, components, crafting materials, as my main goal. That's my objective. My brain malfunctioned there for a second, thinking that's not supposed to be, but no, that is supposed to be. That is literally what it's supposed to be, brain. I know we've been frying ourselves for, like, who knows how long, trying to keep up with the vast and expansive build of ours, but come on, don't break on me yet. God, I'm not gonna have enough, aren't I? Okay, we'll just build this out like we would. God, this is very trippy to do. Of course it's trippy. This is not how you would think one of these would look, but it turns out that is how this would look. Very, very trippy to try to, like, keep to a pattern here, you know? Hold on. There we go. Woo! Maybe it'll be easier this way. No. If I go that way, maybe. Oh god, don't fall. You know, I definitely don't have enough for the rest of this, and I am gonna have to go get more of it. You know, I can at least get the interior done first. I think getting the interior done with first is probably our best bet. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I definitely don't have enough for what I need. Place it. But we can get the roof section taken care of. I should have enough of that in this form, right? Oh, please tell me you are going to be... Okay, no, you're going to be that. You have no choice but to be that, really. I just don't know how I'm gonna get the other part, and no, that's the tricky part right now. Nope. Damn it. Alright. Whew, okay. There's a lot of resources to be placed into this. I'm not going to be able to finish the roof yet, but don't worry, I'll be able to. Just got to go back, get more cobblestone. Okay, you know, I guess you kind of need to have something here, so... Sure, why not? Place that there, you fool! Wait, why don't I do it here? This would be so much easier if I did it here instead of on the stupid stairs. God! These stupid stairs again. Okay. Here, we know that this all ends up looking like this in the end. Very much annoying to have to do, though, but it's fine. The top won't be lit, which isn't really good. Okay. How many more of this do I have left? Enough. That's all I need to know. Enough. Not if you do this shit. Just... Fucking staircases making me want to smash you with a pickaxe. Okay. The rest is simple. The rest is simple. I got a bunch of things in this department. It's probably not enough, so I'll have to make more, but it'll be one less resource that I need to worry about. This is really like the only time this is like used here, you know? I don't know how much I need. How about a solid 22? Let's see. More than what I needed there, that's for certain. Okay, I don't have enough, but we'll see what we can do with what we've got. Maybe we can get it finished, who knows? I say, as there's still the lip over. So it's like an overlay of one extra, not like it really makes a difference. What the, it? It's fine. No, not enough. As you can see, this is obviously not going to be enough. Why am I even going back? Look, we're going to have to come back here with resources. So I am going to get a bunch of this stuff placed. Not here, apparently. Can I do this? Damn it, I was hoping that would work. Alright, whatever. Place this here. I guess while I'm here, let me see how this looks so far. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good, it's good, it's very trippy. It's just trippy having to look at that regardless. It doesn't matter what it, like, amounts to. It's just very trippy looking at that. Okay, let's get the inside lit up at least. We could do that, no problem. We have everything we need to make that work. It is nice that mobs can't seem to spawn here even with the roof over because of all the lighting. I mean, seems like it. I imagine if I left this unlit, we would start getting mobs spawning. Okay. Yeah, so that's what most of that is. And we got a lot of this made for a reason. These rises of things is very annoying. I guess if I did it like this, there can't be any means of screwing up. Yeah, that makes sense. Another trippy thing to do. Okay, so this is where this starts. No problemo. The rest of this should be pretty simple, right? Albeit not enough resources again. Again! It's fine. This should be more than enough. Save in world. Just feels like a good idea to pause every now and again. It would explain why I don't lose progress when I escape the world. Because escape saves the world. I still really want to know if that has always been like that. Okay, we know this is a wall, so I'll just put this here. Alright, my horse, we have to... Oh, we can get this done in one day here. Well, nah, we'll worry about that some other time. I gotta come back here with some cobblestone. I can get this done with, I think. In time. Just gotta get cobblestone real quick, no problem. A few stacks just to be sure. You know, you can never be too sure. Give me a few stacks. Oh, what would be quicker? Going straight forward? Straight forward. Go up the staircases, or staircase, the road here. Might as well be considered a staircase. And we will be here. Alright, great. It's gonna be nighttime, but that's fine. Ah, perfect. Let's turn a bunch of these into this. I think I only really need like a stack anyways, because it took me about like a stack and 5 to get to this point regardless. Okay. There we go. Look at this. Nice overview of this area. There's a few things that we're going to need to do, but right now, this is good. All that is done and lit up, ready for the gate. Ready to receive the gate. This is not good, though. What the hell, brain? I get it. We've been mostly doing those like that. It's very easy to forget how that's supposed to go. Hopefully I can go over here and see if this is fine without being assaulted. Seems fine. This way. Alright, my horse. The only thing that's left to adjust is this. But that shouldn't be too hard to adjust. Probably do that soon after. Well, we're not going to have enough time to really check anything. I guess what I could do is grab some redstone and slime, and then reconvene back at the one spot. At this point now, the only side that's not really covered is the Far East. We've covered a lot of this place. Like, so much, in fact. Put this dirt away. Oh, we're gonna get more dirt. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. In terms of resources to build the gate, I guess it depends. Depends on how much we can get at the end of all this. I guess it doesn't matter right now. Our ender chest is pretty much empty at this point. But what I need now is my slime balls. I guess iron, so let me just bring a bunch of iron with me. I don't know why I thought that was a reflection. If you're not paying attention, that kind of looks like a reflection of emeralds. Bring the buckets with me so I can put those away. Don't think there's anything else here I can make with what I need. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. I do need to keep cobblestone. I don't know how much. I'm just gonna... Cobblestone and stone, so hold on. Let's be smart about this. That should theoretically be enough for what I need, I hope. We shall return up top. We'll place everything we need in wood. I need wood as well. I don't need that much cobblestone. I never only need that much wood. Also, I shouldn't be using my spruce for this. I should be using the birch for this, because the birch is inconsequential right now. Getting more of it. Alright, that should be fine now. Wood, stone, might need more quartz, but I'm gonna have to go to the nether to get that anyways, so... Not that big of a deal right now. I'm gonna put my horse back. We're gonna put some things in the redstone area. Then we're gonna call it there. Get up here. Ah, shit, I can't even carry it now. What do I not need? Bucket? Torch. I can get more torches. Plus, that will probably still be there when I re-log in anyway, so I could grab that on my way out. Well, if I'm trying to get certain things made, I'm probably not getting any of it right. But whatever, it's fine. I'm going to put this stuff away inside the chest. The chest of which we will be forming to get more of those made. Got all this. I got all of this. I don't know where exactly I want to put most of these to make it look nice and neat. How many slime balls? Oh, I have enough slime for this. Technically, I need like, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have more than enough slime. In other words, get rid of that. I only need 40 on me right now. That's the amount of slime that I need for this. So I'm glad we got that taken care of. Quartz, definitely not enough. So on top of redstone, I need more quartz. Got it. Good. Glad to see that the redstone hasn't changed, but now we're adding quartz on top of it. Now, put this here. So on top of needing to get more of that, which also there was iron here that I forgot that I smelted, but it's fine. I'm going to need to go into the nether and get more quartz for the observers, which I need 40, 60 in total. So I need not strength, not night vision, not speed, not water vision, fire resistance, and slow falling. Just as a precaution. You can never be too sure. So I guess that means I need my fortune pickaxe out. And yeah. That and redstone are the one things that we need to get our hands on, but we'll worry about that next episode. Hope episode 16. Entry number 15? Yeah. Hello, diary. Today I collected a ton of wood and a ton of cobblestone in order to finish the walls that needed to be finished before we can build the gate. There's still much to be done, but these gates are lacking resources as well. Need redstone and quartz. What is he at the end of it? So, yeah. Really need a lot more materials. But we are nearing the final stretch of walls. Just got to build these 2 gates, then the walls, and lastly the bridge in the south with the final gate. Then it'll be time to get villagers and decorate. Here ends the... Or, better yet, in the meantime, it's nether time. Here ends the 15th entry. Alright, that's all the time I have for today's episode, folks. We have been very busy. So we got a lot more resources to build gates. But not redstone and the other stuff. We'll worry about that next episode. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out their playlists, and of course, previous episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition right over here, and the most recent episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle right over there. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.